Running around yelling at people and telling them something different every single day doesn't get you anywhere. But if you put the structure in place and you have a consistent schedule and then you have the discipline to stick to it, you can crush it. And I think effort and skill is the same argument. Ultimately, you decide if you're gonna live or not. Am I just gonna get through life or am I gonna live? Because it's a fucking choice. I mean, you literally decide that. And some people decide it when they're 70 and it's too late.
Definition of a champion, no.
Another hard day at the office, eh, man?
Yeah, it's rough.
So there's a difference between doing what is expected of you and then going way above and beyond and doing that extra all the time. And it's probably the easiest thing to just do the minimum and to just get by. If you guys have noticed, and I'm sure everybody's picked up on this, we do not encourage that, and we actually will give you a really hard time if you try to do that. When Kevin makes his t-shirt designs, it always makes me smile because he always makes like 50 of them. Fuller made me do a stupid picture the other day. He said, make it look like you're saying this close. So I did it. He made it the cover photo of the giveaway. He did all of that because he wanted that cover photo to be that much better. Brad, working on the Hummer, trying to get it fixed because my wheels are falling off. So that little stuff, those examples, and I can think of about 50 more of them if I spent the time. I mean, that's the kind of shit that you guys do. And I just want to reiterate that I notice that every single time. And we have to remember to say, that's fucking cool, Fuller. Your whole life is gonna depend on whether you put the effort forward or not. You have the ability, every one of you has the ability, but once you have the ability, all that matters is effort. And it's what you put in is what you're gonna get out of it. And that's why I kind of wanted to do this one while we were here. This scares most people. It doesn't scare me at all because I know I'm willing to put the effort forward, and I'm already working on the 30,000 square foot addition because I have an addiction to effort.
My name is Kevin Hack. I work at Custom Offsets, got hired October 31st to be exact, which is coming on to my 1 year with the company. It's kind of one of those things, I don't know, people have expectations of what they think someone can do, and I don't know, I'm just a type that every day I got to challenge myself to create better, maybe look at what I'm doing differently, make sure you're taking the right approach. Otherwise you could go weeks doing something the same and you know, you just never challenge yourself. Even Sean's tried, you know, a bunch of different things, and once you find something and it starts getting traction, you know, put all your effort into that. I mean, you literally get paid to get better at what you're passionate about, you know, so you kind of feel like you're cheating the system a little bit, but so I can't ever see myself. I would always find time, even if it's 50 years down the road, to help Sean, you know, in Custom Offsets and Fitment Inc.
First of all, you shouldn't put much effort in something you don't have the skill for. But you can't become an amazing basketball player if you're a horrible basketball player. You can't become taller, you can't become a higher jumper within reason. So you have to balance both, right, Ben? You can't have zero leadership skills and just put all the effort in the world and be a good leader. But if you're pretty good at basketball, if you're pretty good at poker, you could put all the effort forward in the world and maybe become the world champion of poker. If you're pretty good at leadership and you have the right skills or some showing of the skills. But sometimes I think that you just haven't had a chance to try out a skill, so then if you put the effort forward, you'll find out you do have that skill. Because you can't let skills be your crutch for why you're not going to put the effort forward. Well, I'm not very good at that, so I'm not going to put the effort forward. It's not worth trying. My son tries that one. That just doesn't work. I'm not a good reader. No, you haven't put any effort forward to learn how to read. So I would say that you don't let either of them be the crutch. Put the effort forward, see if you have the skill. I never knew anything about sales. I have no formal sales training. I don't know if I'm good at selling until I put the effort forward to see if I was good at it. It's like discipline and structure. You can have phenomenal discipline, but if you have no structure, it's a shit show. Running around yelling at people and telling them something different every single day doesn't get you anywhere. But if you put the structure in place and you have a consistent schedule and then you have the discipline to stick to it, you can crush it. And I think effort and skill is the same argument. You have to have both. I mean, everything is effort and skill, really. But yeah, that's a fun question because you can't only have one. You put all the effort forward in the world. If I put all the effort forward in the world to be the fastest runner in the world, that is a waste of my entire life. I am one of the slowest runners in America. Ask my entire track team, who kindly asked me to find a different sport. It's hard to...
Doesn't involve fast running?
Exactly. By sport, they meant like no sports. Golfing was my next try. But you can have all the skill in the world too. I know people that were top of my class in the same programs I was in that did not go anywhere in life because they would rather do drugs or just put no effort into school or put no effort into business or their job because they're smart, so they don't need to. But I think the more skill you have, you don't have to exert quite as much effort either. It's chicken egg, right? It's chicken egg. Now, if it's anything physical or mental that you just aren't gonna get, you just don't have the capacity. I taught myself how to make logos in PowerPoint because I needed it, and so I taught myself how to do PowerPoint and turned it into my version of Photoshop. Now, I tried to teach myself Photoshop, but I didn't put enough effort for it. I tried it for one day and quit. And Photoshop's way too complex to give up so easy. But I also tried it back before YouTube existed. So I tried to literally go on, log in, or just boot it up and make stuff, and Photoshop isn't quite that. The whole lasso thing I just couldn't quite comprehend. But it's a true weakness of yours to put effort towards that is just a waste. It's a total waste in my opinion. But if you can find out what you're good at and what you can get some momentum, now it's all effort. Like Dream Home, we have the skill set. The market is just screaming at us within 4 weeks that they want more of it. It will 100% depend on effort, 100%. Because we have the skill set to build a website, we have the skill set to build the marketing plan, do the videography, do the photos, do the videos, get people entertained, have a lot of fun with it. It's now 100% effort. I think that's it. I mean, it's chicken egg, but you can't have either without both. And you see people do that. They want to run their own business. They're absolutely terrible at math. They do not have any, their brain goes like this. They're very artistic and they want to start their own business. It fails all the time if they don't partner with somebody that's good at financials, good at math, good at putting pieces together, or good at putting the financials together, because you can't. If you don't understand profit, you don't understand how to make it. If I would have done this business without Ben, I don't have the skill to program, and I don't have the passion around it, so there's no way I'm gonna get it. For instance, you put a lot of effort forward, but because you didn't tell me to turn my mic on, it doesn't matter because you don't have the skills. I shut it off. How bad was that?
I literally
My name is Tommy. I'm with Offset's Garage. My job here is to assist with the growth and development of operations and sales with our local shop. It's an experience for customers. You know, they come here for the experience. They come here to stand out, you know, with their trucks, and we want to make sure that we follow through with that as efficiently as possible. Very competitive for one. You know, I think there was some doubt that somebody could come into this position and do the things that I plan on doing, and that I feel I've got a good start to doing. And I'm ambitious, man. I come from a corporate world before this, and to be able to come to an environment like this with the people that we work with, the culture that's been developed here, the fan base that has that comes along with this company, it's just everything's exciting. You know, there's so much going on. There's so much opportunity to be had there, and you know, I work with a great bunch of people, and I want to make sure I don't let anybody down. That's why I put in the effort.
I have to get a ride home because my fucking Hummer's a piece of shit. Fucking wheel almost fell off. Goddamn wheel company. Walking around with a fucking camera in my face again. We back, baby.
Does it feel good to be back?
Yeah. Different car. Nothing unusual. Bye. God, am I gonna not miss this? Thanks for riding, Mr. Fuller.
You're welcome.
Want the booty shot?
No?